Hi, welcome back to my channel. Yes, I might be wearing the same jumper that I was wearing in my last video, but I'm doing a run-up video, so that there's no point changing my video. Changing my top. This is amazing from Marks and Spencer's. But anyway, today's video is called Better Budget Eating. Now, I love to eat healthy, but I don't want to pay an absolute fortune for it because A, I can't afford it. B, I don't think you should have to pay more for healthy food than junk food. And C, you don't need to pay lots of money to have really yummy food. Now, I learned how to cook healthily, budget appropriately, and sort of shop cheaply while I was at university. Both times, when I did my undergraduate and I did my master's. Basically, where I shop is cheap supermarket, preferably Morrison's, but in here in Northern Ireland we don't have that, so it would be Sainsburys or LIDL or Aldi, and Home Bargains, which is like my favourite shop ever for just everything. And also pound shops, and there's nothing wrong with these places because you can get branded goods at a fraction of the cost in big supermarkets. So today I'm going to give you my top tips for better budget eating and how to eat healthily on a budget. Maybe you're a student, low income, or you just want to save money because you want to go travelling. Because frankly, when I see something that's like £10, I can get it cheaper elsewhere. I'm like, that £10 towards a flight somewhere that I have not been, or I have been, because I like to go back places that I have been to explore. So number one, enough. It's so important to make a shopping list. Just write it down in a little book like this, or on your phone, the back of your hand. No, I haven't got anything in my hand, thank goodness. Go through your cupboards, your freezer, your fridge, see what you need, write it down and stick to it. It's so important. So what I like to do, as you can see here, what I'm doing is I would go freezer. I'd write down maybe I need some frozen fruit, some frozen meat, some frozen fish, and some frozen veg. With frozen meat and frozen veg, you can make a meal in minutes. Also really handily, places like Iceland, Tesco's, Sainsburys and LIDL also do pasta and frozen rice that is flavoured or with veg or mince or chicken or frozen potatoes that you can flash fry in a pan. And it's healthy and you can add some more veg to it, and it's cheap. One of these bags may cost between £5 and £6 and you may get 7 or 8 meals out of it. Perfect. Number two, don't shop when you're hungry. When you shop when you're hungry, you have more thoughts in your head, thinking, oh, I want this, all this crap food. You have more chocolate bars, more crisps, more cheese, more high fat stuff. Don't shop when you're hungry. Shop when you are satiated. I don't know how to pronounce that word. When you are full. That is the best. Because I've done it before. We've all done it. We went to the shop and we're like, oh, I'm hungry. I'll have crisps, I'll have chocolate, I'll have Coke, I'll have wine, I'll have all this stuff. The wine's good. Don't go wine. I love wine and chocolate, especially dark chocolate. It's great. So don't shop when you're hungry. Number three, shop in budget shops. People are like, oh, budget shops, I don't want to blah 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 blah. Just shut up. I go to Home Bargains. This is not sponsored by the way. I go to Home Bargains because I love Home Bargains. Home Bargains has many types of branded food for a quarter of the price. They also have loads of tinned goods, dried goods, olives, crackers, different types of cereal, branded cleaning products and stationery, and just loads of different stuff that's a quarter of the price and it's so cheap. Also, they do really good dried fruit and seeds and nuts that are a quarter of the price, and they're mainly found in their baking aisle. And also, top tip, their chia seeds are like $1.28 for a big bag, and in Tesco's they're like £4, and the big bag from Home Bargains lasts me more than the bag I did from Tesco's. Number four, oh, can you see my hand? Cook in bulk. Seriously, cooking in bulk is so important. Get yourself a slow cooker. I've got a small one, or you can get a big one so you can make more. Maybe let's say make a vegan curry, so you can make maybe chickpea and sweet pea curry, or lamb curry, or chicken curry. Do that and cook your rice separately. Get your Tupperware boxes and portion it out, or if you've not much room in your freezer, there's a little A4 Ziploc bags to put your stuff in for going to the airport. Put them in those, label it up, squish it down flat in the freezer. You get loads of meals, or you get more meals for the next day. Also, when you're in number 5, Number 5, bulk buy. Whenever you go somewhere, buy more than one of kidney beans, buy more than one of chickpeas, buy more than one bag of peas for your freezer unless you've got not much room. Because if you bulk buy, you'll all have something in your fridge, your freezer, or your cupboard. So maybe you go on holiday and you have nothing, you think you have nothing in your fridge. You do. You might go to the freezer, you go, oh, green beans, kidney beans, eggs. What you could do is you can make a curry, add the green beans, or you could do eggs with the green beans, or with kidney beans, something like that. You know what I mean? Stuff you can make you don't think you can. Or maybe you come home and you're like, oh I've got this pasta, tuna, a tin of tomato soup. Boil the pasta, put the tin of tomato soup in with the pasta, tuna, done. Also, it means you'll have loads of really yummy leftovers for your lunch tomorrow, and you'll be the envy of your workmates whenever you have an amazing pasta dish and they've got a soggy sandwich. And finally, number 6. Oh, my nails nice still. Anyway, on to number 6. If you can, go to the supermarket late at night or early in the morning and bulk buy reduced stuff like bread, meat, not dairy because it doesn't keep, and vegetables, because vegetables, I work in a supermarket. The date on the vegetables, in my own opinion, is only for people who work in supermarkets so they can rotate the veg to get the new delivery on. I've had potatoes that have lasted over 3 weeks after the sell by date. It's fine. Though be wary of meat. Don't eat meat over sell by date because it might, maybe 1 day is okay, but if it smells or looks off colour, throw it out. Cheese and yogurt, maybe 2-3 days is fine. Bread is fine. You can freeze it or make it into breadcrumbs, or you can toast it, or you can make maybe bread pudding out of it. Who knows, you can do so many different things with reduced stuff. I normally buy reduced bread, reduced fish, reduced chicken, so then I'll have something in the oven. And whenever I buy reduced chicken, it might be 4 or 5 portions, I'll put 1 portion in a little Ziploc bag, or the mince, I'll break it up into portions so that if it's just me cooking, I'm only using 1 portion and not wasting any food. Or if it's just me and my boyfriend cooking, I'll have 2 portions, or I could use 1 portion, bulk it out with loads and loads of veg. And finally, number 7, eat more veg and more fruit and more pulses, because meat is really expensive. Really expensive. So maybe have 1 chicken breast between 2 people, but bulk it out with your chickpeas, your lentils, your kidney beans, all the different types of pulses. Put loads of really lovely flavorful spices in there, and voila, you have an amazing meal, and that is amazing. So these are my 7 top tips for better budget eating. I will link all of the information in the description box below. Don't forget to subscribe and ding the subscribers bell, and follow me on Instagram, Twitter and